It is Father's Day today. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and those who aspire to be fathers. This is to my children, both biological and those who are not biological, and in keeping with my philosophy of life about things, values, and sharing. That things are things, everything has its own value, but every value, if it is not shared, it is worthless or useless. So I am just sharing a few words about what I think about this very important day, Father's Day. It's a great day. It is a great day, and it is great to be a father. For those who are fathers know that it is one of the greatest joys to be a father. Being a father is a great honor, and it is that singular responsibility given by God for somebody to be someone's father. Is a great responsibility and a duty, and it should be taken very, very, very seriously, because the biggest role of a father is to create that family legacy, is to create a legacy of each family for their identity, for security, and for motivation, which comes from that legacy of the particular family. It has a very serious role to play, but what is more important, the role of the father in the family, is that it is to mainly create the values of that family, and that it will depend on the type of fathers we have now and the type of fathers we shall have in the future. That's what will determine the future we shall have. If we want to have the future we want, we must have the fathers we want and the future fathers we want. Therefore, the future of each society, the future of each family depend on the type of father we have, and even the mothers, of course, are playing a role. But now, since this is Father's Day, I can also appeal to the mothers, I can appeal to the sisters, I can appeal to the daughters, that do your best to help that person, to help that male, that man, that boy, to become the best father you would want him to be, and whichever role you are playing, do your best knowing that that will help your future. Let me also emphasize that this to the parents, and this is very important. You know, we spend a lot of effort, each one of us. We work so hard, and we try to leave a lot of things for our children. I want to emphasize this: the most important thing are not the material things we leave behind for our children, but the values we leave in our children. I repeat, the most important thing are not the material things we leave behind for our children, but the values we leave within our children. Therefore, we need to look at these values. Let each father, mother and leader who want to create a better generation emphasize and create the values that we would want our children to have. To all the children, let me say that our children should look out. All our children, you should look out for the values. You should look out for the values within your parents, within your father. Those great values which you admire, and mark them and copy them and keep them so that they may help you to make you the father you admire to have. Or how you would have wanted your father to be. So mark those values and use them in future. Later, there was a father listened to his son praying, and the son was praying that, God, dear God, make me like my father. And then at night, later, the father prayed that, God, dear God, make me the man my son wants me to be. Therefore, let us the parents, let the fathers be the guiding light and the constant support, source of love and protection in our children's lives. I want to share with you what I've never forgotten. I've never forgotten the moment, that day, when my father carried me on his shoulders as he climbed a steep hill as we were grazing the cattle. That moment when he carried me, because I couldn't climb the steep hill, I will never forget that one moment. So we need those moments in life between parents, between fathers and the children. And my message is, the future that we want depend on the present fathers and the future fathers we bring up. Enjoy the day. Happy Father's Day. Fellow fathers, congratulations for being fathers. It is easy for any person, for a father to produce children, but it is not easy to have a real father. It's easier to produce children, but it's not easy to have a real father. So let us all work to be good fathers, and let everybody contribute to making good fathers for now and for the future, in order to secure a better future for our lives and for future generations. God bless you. Enjoy the day. Father's Day.